Having concepts that challenge the norm is actually something that is very entertaining to people. For example, in this picture right here, I have a story of a digital character that actually was a phone for a Buddhist dragon. So he had to be altered for the dragon to be able to have him. As well as the dragon was good friends with the Indian god Ganesha. Death happens to be a poet and is androgynous, as well as there's this cougar that saw the whole situation of when this little mechanical thing came to be and is kind of witness. This is kind of a scene in that concept in which death is doing its thing and is out to destroy, and there's some politic that occurs. The digital character is its own being and happens to have its own opinions in life going on. Zero, which is the name of the dragon, the Buddhist dragon, kind of forgot about this, and the god Ganesha ends up, picking up the friendship from where the dragon left it off, and death just happens to be entertaining the cougar that actually comes around challenging, the situation somehow. It's like a war spirit. It's a reincarnated, feline. It has different feline forms, but essentially it's some, vicious cougar. And Death and the cougar end up having some romanticized friendship based on Death's poetry. And, the little character just happens to be there retelling or recounting the story of how this event came to be. Because that's really what ends up happening. How did we end up here? And the little mechanical phone thing starts sort of recapping what happened. This is a concept that could sort of seem violating to some people because of the concept of reincarnation and the brutal character, and Death and the brutal character ending up having a romanticized friendship, which really makes no sense to anyone, especially since it has to do with poetry. And the mechanical character having its own life and understanding, as well as ego and identity and personality, and that two god-like creatures end up using technology in a Buddhist culture. Okay, and it's a dragon that ends up not caring about this toy and forsaking it, and it's not about material possession because this thing is actually full of knowledge, but has to do with it just not caring anymore and just being a dragon. And actually later on the dragon comes up being sort of some gluttonous creature, and Ganesh is sort of just having his own little hypocritical guilt trips. So sometimes you have to understand that to live free and die hard, you have to express yourself and make things up, because people won't make up the lacking in you.